Think about this. You are 19, you're on your P's, and you have just left a party where you had a bit to drink, maybe 3 or 4 cans of what you think is light beer. You can't quite remember. Instead of reaching for your phone to call a cab, you reach for the door of your car. You know you're meant to have a blood alcohol level of 0. You then start the car. As soon as you put your foot on the accelerator, you are putting yourself and other motorists in danger. Your decision-making ability is significantly altered, but drink driving the only activity which could affect your decision-making ability? What about the other 2 big killers, drugs and fatigue? The average person has a reaction time of 2.3 seconds. In this time, you see an incident, make a decision, all in 2.3 seconds. The fastest this gets is 0.7 seconds, but what if you had been drinking, taking drugs, or haven't slept? With drinking, it's easy to determine your reaction time and decision-making ability because of the extensive research. At 0.05 blood alcohol concentrate, which in Australia is the legal limit, you are twice as likely to have an accident. At 0.08 blood alcohol concentrate, you are 5 times more likely to have an accident, and at 0.12 blood alcohol concentrate, you are 10 times more likely to have an accident. With different types of drugs, it's harder to figure out your reaction time and how likely you are to have a crash. Drugs affect the driver by a reduced ability to judge distance and speed, distorted perception of time and place, space, reduced coordination and concentration, blurred vision, unconsciousness, and muscle weakness. Of course, this changes depending on the drugs you've taken. Having extreme tiredness or fatigue can be just as dangerous as excessive drinking or taking drugs, but unlike drink and drug driving, there are no laws to regulate driver fatigue. Research has shown that being awake for up to 17 hours has a similar effect on performance as a blood alcohol content of 0.05. Long story short, all 3 are bad. There is no answer, all 3 can kill you, and you could potentially put yourself and other motorists at risk. If you have consumed an excessive amount of alcohol, you may still be intoxicated for up to 12 hours, depending on what alcohol was consumed and if there was any food consumed with it. The best way to avoid drink driving is to simply call a cab. Taking recreational drugs is illegal, but if you happen to have drugs in your system, you may have to stay away from driving for up to 2 weeks. Recreational drugs will remain in your hair for up to 3 months. If you are fatigued, the best way to cure fatigue is to put the seat back and take a nap, or you can call a cab. In conclusion, drinking excessive amounts of alcohol, taking illegal recreational drugs, or being simply tired can dramatically affect your reaction time. Taking drugs, drinking alcohol, or pushing through that fatigue will increase your chance of having a crash, and you will be putting yourself and other motorists at risk.